Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again is your girl Mihaki. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so. Always press that notification bell and let's learn more about livestock. Today is a new episode about livestock diseases, why they retain their placenta after giving birth. The other one is all about failure of AI or artificial insemination. Why does it fail? And you have after 21 days to call the veterinary doctor to come again and administer that AI. The other one is all about pneumonia. Yeah. So I'm going to give a testimony and I'm giving an experience of what I've found in the field for the last 1 week. Yeah, it was not an easy task, but at long last we made it. So we are going to I have gone I've gone in the field, and almost every case that I dealt with was about pneumonia. So there is this sign that is always occurring. You find yesterday you milked your cow, but in the morning after you have woken up, the animal is limping and you're like, what happened to my cow? So the first thing when you call a doctor, I'm supposed to come, the doctor is supposed, or the doctor which you call is supposed to come, administer, check on the temperature. Then after checking on the temperature, he's supposed to restrain the cow, then take clean water, then that leg that is limping aoshe vizuri, you clean the leg, then the hooves, then if it is black, then it's suffering from a foot rot. Then if it doesn't have any sign of a foot rot, then we treat pneumonia. That is one sign, and it is very common to all the cases that I've dealt with in the last 1 week. If you have any animal there showing that sign, just take that action, and from there you will be knowing, even when you call the doctor, you'll be knowing my cow was treated pneumonia. And every cow that is treated on pneumonia, milk should not be consumed for 3 good days. So if it is administered on Monday, you're supposed to take your milk on Thursday. If my calculation is right, it is okay. So always make sure that way. It's not good for human consumption, but if it has a calf, it can continue being given the milk. Yeah. The other one is all about artificial insemination. You find a cow was administered in the last 21 days. It was administered with artificial insemination. Then in the next, after those 21 days, heat comes again, and you have to call a veterinary doctor to come and administer that artificial insemination. There are many reasons as to why this fails. Number one is all about an infection. Your cow may be having an infection, and the infection in a cow or in a dairy cattle, it's not easily noticed. So it has to be taken some lab test of the urine and some feces so that it can be known. Number two is all about heat stress. Number three is all about the storage of the semen. We all know that semen is always preserved under nitrogen liquid. If you learned chemistry, you can remember that was one use of nitrogen. So you may find that it was not well preserved, yeah, or stored, so it may fail. Number four is all about genetic predisposition, about genetics. Yeah, if you have learned genetics, you know how it affects what? It affects the lineage of something, the birth of something, the naturality of something. I hope I'm correct. You understand about genetics. The other one is all about, it's also caused by long timing. Maybe when you have realized, maybe I've realized at 12 the cow is on heat, and maybe it had gone on heat, or it was on heat it started being on heat 3 hours later, but you have realized at 12. So you see, even when the doctor will be coming to administer, you are 3 hours less. Yeah, you see. So long timing of when the cow went on heat. Then we go to the next one. Is all about why are animals, after giving birth, retaining their placenta. It is not once, it's not twice, it is not thrice. We have come with such cases. I know also you there at home, you have come with that cases. Number one is all about in-twin. The animal may have an in-twin. Yeah, the animals who have twins. Last week I witnessed a cow who gave birth to twins, a male and a female. You see, so you may have an in-twin. Maybe the first one came out, was born, then the other one was calved. It's not being born, was calved out, then the rest is in the body. So you're supposed to be careful on that. That's the first thing a doctor when he comes, or she recognizes that. The other one is all about malnutrition, and most of the cases is brought by malnutrition. You find you have not been feeding your animal well. You even find some animals are not able to wake up. That's because of lack of calcium, and you know that. So always, when your animal is pregnant, always ensure that you administer calcium to the animals. The other one is all about genetical. You know, genetics is all everywhere. And you know, genetics kusoma sometimes is always hectic, but we have to understand genetics. So we're all made from genetics, and we have to understand it. So that is it, and so many other factors. So make sure you do a follow-up on my videos, because we'll be covering more about animal diseases. We'll also be covering on how to feed our animals for better results. May it be dairy cattle, may it be poultry, may it be pigs, and also, yes, any kind of domestic animal that is kept. We'll be covering it on how to feed it, and even how we are supposed to prepare our feeds for the animals. Yeah, like now a lot of people have prepared silage. So we are waiting for some few days, almost 45 days. We'll be starting to use that silage. So which are the qualities for a good silage? How will you identify that my silage is okay? And also, when you're preparing it, which is the best method to use? Which kind of material am I supposed to silage, and at what moisture am I supposed to silage? Yeah, I feel that is the best knowledge everyone is supposed to understand. So for now, I say a bye-bye. Make sure you tap that notification bell, and also subscribe, guys. Yeah, now we are back, and we are back like we never left. So for now, I say bye-bye.